Jordan and I talked about...
bring in the heavy artillery.
Well, yeah, we really did. Is Lori...
Lori's left the building.
She was upstairs.
She's at the Duffer Mall.
It's been called.
Here she comes, folks.
That's fine.
Because you're late, you just have to stand behind me.
So in the summer of 1981, I think it was 81, my parents and my sister and I got into the back of a Chevy van, a V8, which got about 8 miles to the gallon. It was no problem back then. And we drove across the country for a summer. Mostly stayed in provincial parks. My sister and I mostly got the tent. So we had, it was sort of like living inside a Gordon-Lightfoot song, really. We had, you know, those rabbits and frogs and tender young snails and wily old eagles and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting all that wrong, but it comes from a song that, Grizzled Fingers, it comes from a song that this, or from an album that this song's on. We drove across the country and one of the stops we made was at the Winnipeg Folk Festival, and as I recall there was an open stage, so my dad and my sister and I got up and played a few songs at the Winnipeg Festival. It was one of the first times I think I ever played in front of people other than my family. So it was a very special time, and this, you know, it's often said that music is the soundtrack to a life. Well, this tape, because it was a tape, was literally the soundtrack to my summer of 1981. I knew every song on the record, every note on the record, you know, because we only had about 8 cassettes in the car, which is what we had back then. Remember those days you listened to an album 300 times, right? All the way through. And the van was pretty progressive. It had one of those auto reverse things, so when it got to the side, end of side A, it just flipped, and you were into side 2. It was pretty amazing. Good times. It also had one of the first songs that I think I ever learned, or tried to learn a guitar solo to. It was on this record. It was the late great Terry Clements, who played with Gord for 30-some odd years. It was a song called The Auctioneer. And my dad would very patiently play the rhythm guitar at half speed so I could try and learn how to play the solo to that song. But this is off that record. And since all of these lovely ladies were on the show, I thought, well, I can do this if I get all of them on stage. And Anne's going to play the solo off the top, and Burke's going to join us in the middle. It's a whole thing. You've been in all my dreams since you've been gone. Each morning when I wake up with the dawn, Dream Street Rose, I like the way you smile. Dream Street Rose, stay with me a while. You gave more than anyone could ask. You washed away all shadows from my past. Dream Street Rose, heaven only knows. Dream Street Rose, that's the way she goes. smile. Dream, Street Rose, stay with me a while. Dream, Street Rose, heaven only knows. Dream, Street Rose, that's the way she goes. Dream, Street Rose, I miss you when you're gone.